Oscar, this team has now gone further in the playoffs than ever before, and now you're 2 games away from, or 1 game away from a championship final. Um, how is the team kind of approaching this game, knowing that this is the furthest they've gone, but not getting too far ahead of themselves, thinking about MLS Cup and kind of focusing on this game?
It's correct. We have tried during the week to stay concentrated on our responsibility and the opportunity that we have. Uh, Certainly, we're very proud of see that the group has achieved this for our club and our fans. But we're eager to go for much more than that. And now we have this opportunity. But as we say before, we have playing one game at the time, and then now we're so focused on New York, trying to be prepared and the best we can, and have a good game and advance. That's the process. That's nothing else than that.
Speaking of the Red Bulls, it's been a while since you've taken them on, drawn a loss this season against them. How much can you go back in the film and kind of look at how they played back then against you, but also kind of knowing that this is the playoffs, it's going to be very different from that game.
Right. Well, the nature of the game says that every game is so different, and that's why I always say here in this space that we don't play with context. We play with the reality that the game brings at the moment. We play with the guys that we had available, and back in the time when we played them, we had the shorter roster. Not that we didn't have good players, we have our players as well, but our roster was different due to many things. If we want to talk about it, but as I say, this is history. It needs to be written. It's a new game with the importance to have to get a championship, but also to advance to the MLS Cup final. So we will be prepared. The boys are ready. Roster is complete, and we'll try to do our best.
Oscar, you said after the last was it Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. You said after the last game that this upcoming game on Saturday against the Red Bulls is going to be arguably the most important game in franchise history. As a manager, I guess how do you manage these emotions? You guys have made it this far, Eastern Conference Finals at home. One win gets you guys to the finals, either in LA or Seattle. I mean, as a manager, how do you kind of manage those emotions from the players, knowing that you're this close to achieving the objective, which is winning an MLS Cup?
Right. Well, we're trying to be as natural as we can with the process that we got through the year, and know that we need to do something much different other than obviously is a different scenario for the importance that the game brings is correct, the most important one. But I hope that I can say the same after that one game, because there is another one that is much more important. So, but we are training. We have done what we normally do. Our routines has been there. The boys really they elevated their attention, and somehow the tension of the group is correct. Trying to do the same and just let the game organically just motivate the players. I try not to interfere much. It's them, and we have a very good group on that part.
When you look at Saturday's game, I mean, how important is it going to be to, I guess, score early? You mentioned in the past that whenever the team scores early, it gives you guys the advantage to control the game. But you're going up against a Red Bull side that has a pretty high press that can kind of make things complicated for you guys. Is there an urgency to get on the scoreline pretty early going into this game on Saturday?
Well, yeah, it's normal that we always want to start the games leading. I don't see or I don't think about any team that doesn't have that desire of start leading in the scoreboard. What happened is that you need to prepare the team just to many multiple scenarios, and I hope that that can be the one, because it would be great if we can score earlier, for sure. But playoff, and we have to be conscious about the complexity of the competition. Other than that, we will be ready just to try to score early.
Profe, Bueno, primero una observación, cuando usted todo el año ve, bueno, uno ve los jugadores como Daur, por ejemplo, lo trajo de volante, es lateral, Cal Smith que juega de central, de volante, lateral, y así un par de jugadores más, por mencionar Lodeiro también, que es más ofensivo, pero usted lo ha puesto más mixto, y usted ha cambiado muchos roles de los jugadores en una posición positiva. En lo personal, yo sé que a usted le gusta hablar mucho del equipo, pero en lo personal, ¿qué orgulloso se siente usted de tener estos jugadores que usted ha potenciado en posiciones que ellos no estaban tan cómodos y ha ayudado al equipo a conseguir resultados positivos, especialmente en una final de conferencia donde estos jugadores usted puede cambiar un sistema y les van a traer cosas positivas, ¿no?
Sí, porque yo creo que la mejor manera de uno liderar a los jugadores es sirviéndoles, ¿no? Yo fui jugador, entonces recuerdo mucho al entrenador que me sirvió y me hizo mejor. Entonces tratamos de poder interpretar bien el juego y ponerlos a ellos en situaciones favorables para que las condiciones que tienen como jugadores se puedan expresar en el juego y se vean bien. Entonces en eso pues tratamos no de errarlo y ellos son un grupo muy disciplinado porque a veces les toca jugar en roles distintos y lo hacen, descubren cosas importantes y uno se deja llevar por ese instinto que el jugador le va demostrando a uno de que se sienten cómodos en esas posiciones. Lo de Kai, lo de Agur, lo de Nico, las inversiones los perfiles invertidos de los extremos, David hoy que nos ayuda en posiciones múltiples en la parte de atrás. Yo creo que eso nos hace mejores.
With a game this big and this much on the line, how important is it to be playing it at home?
It's great. To be in front of our fans is the best experience we can have. And we feel that the responsibility is magnified too, but uh, it's great to play it in our home and have that scenario again is great. So we're going to be ready for it.